Hello and welcome to the show. We are here on Forza Horizon 4 with another team adventure. Today, all about the British cars. We are racing A-Class vehicles from Great Britain. I am driving a Talbot Sunbeam, the noisiest car in the game. On my team we've got a Tuscan, a Lotus Esprit, a 3000 Mark III, Lotus Elan, Aston Martin. We're up against an F-Pace at least. The F-Pace might be good on the dirt stuff because, of course, Team Adventures take on a mixture of surfaces. We have tarmac races, we have dirt races for the cars to contend with. The all-wheel drive Sunbeam is 300 horsepower. It's the probably second fastest starting car. That Mini is ferocious. The Mini's got, I think, 300 horsepower, probably all-wheel drive. Actually, it will be all-wheel drive. We've got off the line that fast. And I have 300 horsepower, but I'm not as light as a Mini. I'm hoping I'm more controlled than a Mini. That's what we're going for here. And we've got to be careful on that curb. That curb is notorious for rolling cars. Admittedly, it's not raining, so we're probably a little bit better. Now, the F-Pace is unlikely to be very fast in a straight line, I would imagine. It's quite heavy. Although it has got very, very wide off-road tyres. The Tuscan's going to try and fight this. I'm going to run out of places to go here, and we might be able to get Tuscan on acceleration. The TVR, I was tempted to build a TVR. I figured it wasn't going to have the PI to do much with. However, it's looking pretty good so far. We've sorted ourselves out nicely through all of that. Can I have a crack up the inside of the F-Pace? I'm already liking the Sunbeam. I'm already very much liking the Sunbeam here. As the Mini's up in fourth! I'm worried about that Mini. I know how fast. They can be very fast, but they are often very uncontrollable with it. Into turn one we go. The F-Pace has got some serious, pace about it. Although it won't have the grip. It won't have the change of direction that we get in the Sunbeam. We're having a look around the outside at the hairpin. Not going to happen there. The downside as well for me, of course, is, the F-Pace is very wide and there's a lot of car to try and overtake. We are pulling clear of the TVR. I don't want to really get a squeeze down there if I can help it. My hope is the F-Pace is going to overshoot a little bit here. Can I get an exit? Oh, we're trying desperately to draw alongside. We might actually be able to draw alongside. No, still not quite there. Bugger. Come on, Sunbeam. You cannot be. Oh, the Mini missed a checkpoint. That is good news for us if it did actually miss. Oh, maybe they just thought they missed a checkpoint and got away with it. That is good news for us if we can clear the F-Pace as well. We've got the run out the final quarter. It's trying to cut back on the exit here. This is the this bit of the course I am good at in the Sunbeam. We can hold on there, although there's an F-Pace in the rear view part. We're trying to defend now up at the hairpin. It is not as easy for me to defend in this as it is for the F-Pace. However, I can still park on the apex. We are currently 50 points to the good. That relies on me winning. We have to beat the F-Pace here if we are going to be able to do this. I mean, we also requires the TVR to beat the Mini, and the TVR looks like it's in all sorts of trouble back there fighting with the Mini. And there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, if anybody else can move up a position as well, that would be wonderful here. In fact, somebody has somewhere. I think something's moved up past the Mini. Whether it will stay there or not, we will have to wait and see. I think that's the Esprit. Again, Esprit, another very good British car. I like the Esprit. There's another car I was tempted to build. In the end, I thought I'd go for a Sunbeam because I built a C-Class one of these that just didn't really work very well. So I felt like it needed another try. And for the epic noise. I mean, it doesn't seem horrendously noisy when I'm driving it, but for some reason to every other player, it does seem noisy, but to every other player this is the noisiest car in the game for whatever reason. With the standard engine, it's still got the standard engine. I thought about putting the Turbo Rally engine in it, didn't in the end. I don't think I quite had the PI once I put all-wheel drive in it, but yeah, standard engine, all-wheel drive, swapped it. It has got the wide body kit on it for the bigger tyres, and put that all together. This is a hell of an A-Class car. I don't know whether it's going to take over the Legacy. I'd have to race it against the Legacy to see. But I am it's quite similar in many ways to the Legacy. This is even lighter. Doesn't have as much power as the Legacy, but it is even lighter than the Subaru. So it would be... Oh no, the Mini's up to third. Crap, I was busy being happy with my Sunbeam and... crap. Guys, we need another position somewhere. Someone needs to beat a Mini. I don't care who. Someone needs to beat a Mini, or anyone further back if you're close enough to another car. You need to get past them. There's only so much that I can do out the front here. We need the Mini to make a mistake on the final couple of corners or something. Probably. It looks like it's actually got a fairly nice bit of a gap back to, unfortunately, to the Esprit. I think TVR must have made a mistake somewhere. Oh, somebody's got a position. Yes, Resident Disc. Hold 8. 8 is so important in this now. I don't think we're going to beat the Mini, but Resident Disc might be able to do it for us if they can. Can the 3000 Mark III hold off a Cooper Works Mini? Oh, it's close now. It's sketchy here. No. Oh, no, yes, someone else has got past. Someone else has got past. The Elan. Oh, good work, folks. If you can hold it, though. Hey, the Austin is finished. Come on, Lotus. Come on, Lotus. We've done it, I think. We have done it. Whew. I thought we might have been... I thought we'd lost that one. However... we did it. We got there. We got the victory in the first round. It was close. It was a little bit of a two-car battle between me and the F-Pace, a weird combination of vehicles up at the front. But a good first round for Red Team. So, up next we go off-road, the Highland Farm Scramble. A place where I might be a little bit concerned about that F-Pace. This is quite a fast dirt circuit. I am starting a fair way down the order, and the F-Pace is a fair way up the order on the other team. The Mini's also something to watch out for. Our Esprit and Tuscan might not be so happy out here. I don't know how well they'll have converted into a into a rally car. I mean, I am a lover of rallying peculiar vehicles, shall we say. I should get off the line pretty damn sharpish in this Sunbeam, depending on what other people have got with their vehicles. The Esprit looks like that might still be rear-wheel drive. The Austin is not bad off the line. The F-Pace is quite heavy, of course, a lot of bulk to get moving, despite the all-wheel drive, so not the best start for that. Where is the Mad Mini? That's behind us. Can we have a look at the inside? I don't want to crash into our teammate. The Corsa is leading the way. Oh, that looks very twitchy. The Corsa does not look nice to drive. That looks like a slight death trap. Unfortunately, caught the Austin in all of that. I'm really liking the Sunbeam here. This is a hell of a car. We are side by side with the Esprit. Now, the Esprit will have better top end than I do. I kind of run out of speed around 140, I think. We're going to just not fight too much. At the end of the day, I mean, this is looking good for us in terms of points at the moment. Only just mine, but if we could hold on to this, that would be nice. The F-Pace is... oh, that's bumpy for the supercars. It's bumpy for the me as well. I tried desperately not to take out my own team. We have managed somehow not crash anybody off. How the hell did I do that? How the hell did I manage to not... like, I saw we were spearing towards the Esprit, so I just threw my car the other way to try and not take the Lotus out. And in doing that, I spun myself the other way, but I'd rather do that. Like, in the grand scheme of things, given the option, if I'm going to crash into the Esprit, or if I'm going to crash both me and the Esprit off, or I'm going to just crash myself off, I will take the crash myself off option any day of the week. Unfortunately, our Elan found a tractor. Admittedly, I have found that tractor before. I have done that. I have done that a couple of times. Oh, the Mini, I think, might be a little too difficult to drive out on the dirt. I will take that position back from you. Thank you very much. We're climbing back up the order. So apparently, the Sunbeam, despite being on rally suspension, is a bit iffy across these bumps. That one was better. We were better positioned for all of that. Can we chase down? It's a Jag up next. The XJS, very, very difficult to build. I have tended to find. However, we will see what we can do against this one. One did okay in a Lucky Dip race on livestream. It was all right. It wasn't amazing. Auto upgraded, but it did okay in a couple of the rounds there. Can I squeak around the outside? Almost. Almost got it alongside. Can't quite do that pass, though. We will... we'll follow it through there. We will be the irritating buzzbox alongside it. I love how almost every Forza game has one obnoxiously loud car. I mean, the Hondas in general are quite obnoxiously loud, but on Forza Motorsport 4, we had one of the RX-7s. The origin of the buzzbox that could be literally heard at Tsukuba. You could hear it at every point on the track when you're in the replay mode. It was quite funny. And on this one here, yeah, the sunbeam is just incredibly noisy. Considering I was pointing backwards a few laps ago, the fact that I'm almost within touching distance of the Esprit that I spun alongside says a lot about just how fast this sunbeam is. Sunbeam is incredible. This sunbeam, I think it could, I mean, the F-Pace is doing well here. We expect it to, let's face it, this is a pretty big off-roady event. We have seen that SUVs built well can be very fast around a track like this. And yeah, the F-Pace is running away at the front. I think I could maybe have given it a run for its money around here had we not caught a bump awkwardly. The question is, can I sneak a podium having been spun at the start of the race? It's Tuscan versus Esprit. I mean, the battle of the supercars. It is looking pretty good for us in terms of points here. Don't get carried away over the bumps. I don't actually know if I have a 6th gear in this. I don't remember what gearbox I put in the car, so that's always fun. I guess we've got a little bit of a shot forward from the Austin that is trying to fight back here. Is not quite going to be close enough, I don't think. And we've got way more grip through this section. This is where we can carry a lot of speed in the Austin. Come on. Not in the Austin, sorry. In the Sunbeam is where we can pull a gap on the Austin. I might be a little too far back. Oh, definitely if I dive in, that's too deep. Diving in there, trying to make up some time. Yeah, we can't. We probably won't catch now. But the fact that I'm almost back in this fight after that first lap is a testament to the pace of the Sunbeam. Admittedly, some fighting went on up here. I would imagine between these vehicles, maybe cost them a little bit of time. But there we go. Yeah, a bit of a scruffy final lap, annoyingly, from me. Oh, we do have a 6th gear. Didn't realise. Is it enough for us to take a victory? I wasn't actually paying all that much attention. It will still be enough for us to take victory here. The F-Pace will win. However, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th for Red Team score us a nice haul of points. 6th, 7th and 8th is not enough for the blue cars. The 2 front-wheel drives not having a fun time on the dirt. However, well, we'll be on tarmac next. And blue team very much need a win. Right, up next, we are heading to the Lakehurst Cops Circuit in the pouring rain, which is, well, it's going to be an interesting track, this one. I quite like. There's some speed involved in the car, in sort of car builds and whatnot to work around here. However, there are some very, very technical corners, some very, very nasty sections for the cars to have to deal with. So, too much speed and you lose a lot of lap time. That Mini could be a concern here. It's not got to worry about the dirt. I'm tempted to follow it up through the field. Christ, the Cooper Works Mini does not get off the line. The Elan is very, very far. The Mini's going to get to the lead before we even get to the first corner, but it has got to try and make it through these first few corners. We are battling. Oh, this is all a little bit iffy. As a very sideways DB4. That doesn't look fun here. That really doesn't look fun here. We are hopefully going to get out here. I'm trying to give the Lotus a bit of a helping hand to get past the Mini. I mean, where is that Jag? The Jags, oh, it's a little busy in the middle of this pack. Yeah, Land's got a lot of speed. Christ, Land's got immense amount of straight. That's why it might be faster than the Mini in terms of acceleration, but it's that the controllability you give up when you go for that much speed is the problem. The Sunbeam's got a very good level of acceleration and controllability. I mean, through the corners you can see that Corsa looks deadly. Christ, that's not what you want in your car ever. It's gone. That is a death trap. That is an absolute death trap in vehicular form. Can we get alongside? The Mini is seeming to do, well, both Minis are doing well, better. The Cooper Works one up ahead of me seems to actually be favouring this track than some of the other circuits we have been to. The XJS, oh, might look back and not seen where I was going. We will give space for the Esprit. Oh, that Mini got very lucky. Unfortunately for us, the Mini got very lucky in that it stayed on the circuit, but it just blocked the whole road. Oh, Mini's gone the wrong way. It's not the direction you want to head into that corner. And things have gone very badly wrong for blue team here. Oh, no. Miss a checkpoint for our Esprit. Things have gone better for blue team now. Things have gone better for blue team, although they really need to get their F-Pace back up. I don't know what's happening. The F-Pace is just not working around here. The F-Pace is just not working. I'd love to be able to get in some clean air, see if I could chase down the cars at the front, I just cannot stay, or I haven't been up until now, able to get that all-important clean air. It looks like certainly the Mini's got the TVR beat. We are going to chuck the Talbot in a little too fast there, trying desperately to make up some time, make up some speed. I mean, we probably don't have to worry too much. The F-Pace is the real threat in this one, certainly in terms of points anyway. The F-Pace is the real threat. The 3000 is going to have a look. These longer straights do give the Sunbeam a little bit of issue. It's all about the acceleration. The longer straights we don't quite have the power. That's okay. I mean, it's still a hell of a fast car over the course of a lap. But, oh no, we lost another checkpoint. That is then oh, it was a missed checkpoint for a bunch of cars. It was the leader missed one. The Elan missed one. Well, that's might have put pay. Looks like the TVR is going to go take a victory. That may well have put pay to a blue team chance. Yeah, with the Elan gone, oh, the red. That's a massive crash for the Austin that somehow kept it together, kept it at least, you know, in the checkpoints, which was, yeah, something. Will it keep it ahead of the Mini and the F-Pace? I don't know. I guess we will find out. This is probably one of the more notorious circuits for very easy to miss checkpoints, really, around here. There comes the F-Pace fighting with that vehicle. Let's just not miss a checkpoint. That's what we've got to do here. Let's not miss a checkpoint with this final lap. Let's not do anything dumb here, and then we will hopefully be okay. I mean, the blue team have got a car up into third, barring any, I think it might be in disconnection as well, barring any massive Titanic shift. I think blue are going to struggle here. I think we might have got the better of this team adventure. TVR well clear. I would have liked to have known what I could have done in a straight up battle against it. It might have been too fast. I lost way too much time early on and have driven scruffily ever since, pretty much. Yeah, it's not been my finest driving, and this is not a track that suits the Sunbeam. There is no doubt about that. Blue team are clawing it back a little bit with some more points. They have got a little bit more with some points, but really they'd need to get fourth away from Disc, which is not going to happen in the remainder of this race, bar an awful missed checkpoint somewhere. We will take a second place for the Talbot, and I think we will take an overall victory in the event. The VX220 would be the one that disconnected. Sunbeam is, I'm really impressed with that. I'm really impressed with that. Very nice car to go driving with. Very good pace everywhere, all things considered. It had some mighty impressive pace. The Jaguar was pretty decent for a big SUV. Was pretty decent indeed. However, blue team had no answer for us. We would take a 3-0 victory. And I've found a new A-class car that I like very much. Also was pleased to see the Tuscan doing reasonably well. Was pleased to see that. Kind of wish I built one. Kind of wish I built a Tuscan in some ways, purely because, you know, it's a TVR and you can't not like a TVR. However, really glad I built the Sunbeam, because bloody hell, this is a great car. That though is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. If you want to take part, of course, in the next one of these, you can via our forums. There'll be a link in the description. Find the FailRace versus the community section, and you can sign up in there. That'll be it from me, though. Until next time, a goodbye.